God. Guess who was in the building? O O OMG. Man. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy, no Diddy, no Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy! OMG! Oh man, the Diddy. The Diddy trial is coming to a trial near you, to a city near you. And it's just getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Oops, sorry, y'all. That's a little too much. I'm sorry. And Terrence Howard allegations on Marvin Gaye. Oh my God, the legendary Marvin Gaye? But I've been hearing these rumors for years. I don't know how true it is, but a lot of our favorites was in the closet allegedly. I'm not saying he was or not, but we all heard the stories, but I mean he had marriages to back it up. And then Ye versus Camron of Dipset, man. Oh man, that's Kanye lifestyle has hit the internet, and he just I don't know, man. He's trying everything in the book to I don't know what's up with Ye. But anyway, guess who we got in the building? We got Lois Cox up in the building. Lois Cox up in the building. Out of New Jersey. Yeah. Jersey City, stand up. Lois Cox up in the building. What's up, Lois Cox? She said, good morning, John. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And chatting friends, he said, pre-trial drama. Yes. Pre-trial drama, man. What can you do? When the damn trial is coming for you. So let's start with the daddy da. He is the headliner of the show, so we can get straight to the nitty gritty. Then me. I like to talk about other stuff as well. Oh man, where do we start? Where is the what is this? Boom! Oh wow! Diddy is trying to claim diminished mental capacity. Oh wow! Oh wow! For real, Diddy. You're trying to say that you have something mentally wrong with you now? And guess who we got in the building? We got Balanta 4172. What's up, little man? What's up, little guy? Little. You must be 6'10" or something. Because I may be short in stature, but I ain't little everywhere. Let me stop. No Diddy. No Diddy. But shout out to you. I'm a grown ass man. Let me stop. Anyway. Shout out to you. Take center stage before the extra. Wow, they trying to say he has some mental problems. Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about? Oh, y'all talking about from remember yesterday? I was going through some problems. Yeah, that's crazy. We were just talking about that yesterday, right? We was just talking about his mental problems yesterday, right? Where's the video? Where's the video? There it is. There it is. Remember this video exhibit right here, exhibit 8? I was having problems, So I guess it's work. I guess they're trying to put that in there. So now we know some of the strategies that the defense is going to use. They're gonna use his mental capacity now. They're gonna use race. They're gonna throw everything in the kitchen book. But I mean, hey, some people might have sympathy for that. Some people like myself is like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so they talking about his mental capacity. What is his mental capacity? What is they saying? What is he saying, Todd? Prosecutors in the Diddy Cone sex XXXT case are asking expert testimony regarding a rapper's possible diminished mental capacity to be kept from the jury. Oh my God, his mental capacity. The notice testimony relates to the defendant's diminished capacity to form the mens rea required to commit the charge of offenses. In other words, a mental condition bearing of the issue of the guilt. The government wrote to the courts, on Sunday. Damn, they got court filed on Sunday. Damn, they trying to make sure this trial starts on time, man. They talking about this stuff was filed on Sunday. And obtain, whatever. The prosecutors lay out two main reasons for opposing the expert testimony days before the trial is set to begin. According to the government, that Daddy's legal team did not provide notice of Dr. Eli Aon's testimony before February 17th, 2025 deadline for the pretrial motions. Uh-oh. Never heard this stuff filed on a Sunday. Damn. Yeah, man. That lets you know they trying to hurry up and get everything extradited in this damn case. They're not playing no games. They're not playing no games. Let's move along. Right. Right, Lois Cox. Right. Right. Okay, we read that already. We read that already. We read that already. We read that already. Let's go to the next clip. We read that already. We read that already. Let's go to the next clip. Let's go up higher. Bam! Woo, look at Diddy and look at Diddy on trial. Look at him in court, man. Oh man. I hope he's able to wear a suit in there. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Jen Ramirez out of AZE. Yeah, what's up, Jen? She said good morning. Good morning back to you. You know what I'm saying? Diddy's legal team had to file notice by the deadline in order to introduce evidence of efforts of drugs and alcohol on his memory and cognitive function. You know what I'm saying? According to prosecutors. Damn, damn. And efforts of the drugs on his fucking memory or cognitive functions. Wow. Deadline. Introduce evidence. The legal Adidas legal team had to file a notice by deadline in order to introduce. So they gotta introduce the effects of drugs and alcohol on his memory and cognitive functions. Wow, man. Yeah, they got wow. So they gonna go there with the rugs and everything. Wow, and the alcohol. Ooh, what kind of drugs? I wonder. What kind of drugs? Hmm. See, and also, so now we know some of the motives. They gonna say it's alcohol, is drugs, is race. And probably I don't know if he ever been diagnosed with any kind of mental illness. He looks like he's in a slumper, like he's slumping in the chair. Yeah, he looks sad on that. How the drawing look. He looked like, damn, man, they got me by my bizzles. I wish they can delay this stuff, but hopefully I can just get out on 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 He's like, I hope I can just get out on what's the name if they just acquit me. I don't know about that. Even if the defense had provided notice in a timely manner, the prosecution claims Dr. Adams' testimony was ruined afoul of Insanity Defense Reform Act of 1985 and should be deemed irrelevant and prejudiced and impermissible under the rules of the evidence. Hmm. He's not getting out. Yeah, he ain't getting out, man. Especially now they let the damn trial. They let the damn trial. They let that damn video come in. They let that video come in. It's pretty much a wrap. You know what I'm saying? With the specific details of Dr. Irons' testimony were redacted from the filings. It seems experts' opinion was to be given to support whether Diddy had been lucid during the alleged X trafficking scheme, the ST scheme. Wow. However, the prosecutor claimed Dr. Aaron had examined the music mogul. The government argued the expert will be used as to substitute the calling the witness, deeming Aaron's proposed testimony as admissible hearsay. This is a bunch of mumbo jumbo. You know what I'm saying? Bunch of mumbo jumbo. He ain't getting out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Judge Aaron ruled to allow Diddy's legal team to use swingers defense during the hearing. So we got some of the angles. They gonna say he's a swinger. They gonna say he has mental problems. It's drug problems or rug problems, alcohol problems. It's like the same thing, but it's real manufactured drugs and race. This is some of the stuff. This is some of the taxes that the defense is going to use. Wow, Diddy in some major doodle. Yes, he is. Swinger sound like a porno movie, right? It's a swinger. I'm a swinger. I thought in order to be a swinger, you had to have a wife. But I guess you just gotta have a girlfriend, I guess, and she agrees to be, involved. I thought in order to have that swinger status, you had to be married. That's what I thought, and you and your wife, or husband, y'all kicking it with different people. I didn't know they just meant that just for any type of relationship, like a boyfriend, girlfriend, engaged. I didn't know that. Okay, so that's new. I thought swingers was just only term for, what I mean, for people that's married, but I guess not. There's a lifestyle called swingers, or whatever you will, and that he thought that was appropriate because it was common. That's what his defense is saying. My people think it's appropriate because it's common. Wow. So if he get a jury that's freaks, you know what I'm saying? They got a little freaky behavior. It makes a possibility. Good point. I thought it was married people thing too. Because everybody was talking about Will and Jada. How they were swingers. And all that. Because they married. But I guess, I don't know how they was able to squeeze that through the judge, but the judge felt for it. The judge felt for it, y'all. Um, Oh yeah, and then the federal judge noted that Combs' team could not name other high-profile individuals who engaged in lifestyle as an example. Hey, so this part right here, Diddy can't. He was about to snitch on some people, and the judge was like, "Wait a minute, that's my homeboy." I'm just messing with you. That's joke. That's allegedly. Why the judge didn't, the why the judge didn't want to let him name some people, because the judge, he's like, hey, I'm on the payroll now. Let me stop. The federal judge noted Combs' team could not name other profile individuals who engaged in the lifestyle as an example. Who was going to be the example? Was it going to be Will and Jada, or was it going to be Jay Z and Beyonce? I'm sorry. Just allegedly. But since Diddy and Jay is like splitting from each other, since they like splitting from each other, you know what I mean? Since they splitting from each other, since they splitting from each other, you know, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Um, yeah, Diddy needs to tell how he will go about that. Yeah. So who are the who's all these rich people? I want to know who's these rich people he trying that the judge didn't want to let out. Come on, judge. You look kind of suspicious on that one. Here we go. Authorities allege Diddy ran the Empire criminal enterprise through his business, including Bad Boy Entertainment, Combs Enterprise, Combs Global, among others. He used firearms. Woo! Allegedly. This is what the this is what the government has put. This is what the authorities saying. Um, he used firearms, threats of violence, coercion, verbal, emotional, physical, and XBXA to fulfill his ex desires, according to prosecutors. He was originally charged with racketeering conspiracy, XT by force, fraud or coercion, transportation of engagement, and prasa in federal indictment unsealed September 17th. Diddy has maintained his innocence. Yeah, he maintained. Prosecutors, this is good. They updating what we probably all forgot before this trial starts. Prosecutors added two new charges against Diddy in the April 3rd superseding indictment after the federal prosecutors claimed the rapper engaged in a female victim, as recently as 2024. So that's excluding Cassidy, you know what I'm saying, or Cassie, sorry, Cassie and Cassie Ventura, who's victim number one. But they said one of the victims, this stuff, they said some SA happened, some trafficking happening, and recently as 2024. What? Damn! Right when right when the lawsuit was hot, and what the hell? He still had somebody. Because remember, the lawsuit was in 2023. You know, when he settled with Cassidy, Cassandra Ventura in 2020, late 2023. So even after the lawsuit was settled and the heat was on, when the heat was on, he still is accused in that same year, last year, as recently as 2024. Whoa! And what claims do they have? Oh, he was accused of transferring a woman referring to as victim two, along with ex workers, across state lines to engage in prasa between 2021 and 2024. Ooh, that's 3 years. That's 3 years. Who are these? Who is victim number two? Who are the ex workers? Are they male, female? What are they? Oh my God. Mm, mm, mm. Lord have mercy. Like the video, subscribe, and then at the end it says Diddy trial is set for to begin on May 5th. Wow. Amazing. Wow. Damn, I didn't even know he had something that's current as last year on there. Damn, I thought it was like between pre 20s, like 2018, because they said 2021 to 2024. So wow, that's deep, man. That's deep. But it's got to be something before that because Cassie stuff I think ended before that. So that's separate. This is separate. Wow, man, this is heavy. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. But boom. Then some more stuff. Diddy treats trial victory for forced labor fails to exclude ex trafficking evidence. It's like a small little. They say he got a small little victory, whatever. Um, who's in the chat? Men, women, cheat the T's. You never know. He added again. What's up, man? What's up, T Jackson, Terrence Jackson, and the damn thing. Judge has ruled out these issues. Judge said the prosecutors can't can't argue forced labor pertaining to one, not all, not so one of Diddy's employees, just one of them. So are they gonna allow the other ones? You know what I'm saying? So they must be allowing the other one. So that's why they say a partial little victory pertaining one of Diddy employees. However, the judge also ruled the prosecutors were allowed to let in the ST evidence against Diddy. So yeah, it's a small little victory. You know what I'm saying? Small little victory, nothing major. The feds calling Diddy out for asking the judge to exclude. Let me go back here and read that part. To exclude evidence from his upcoming criminal trial claiming Diddy, and then we go back up here. Uh, I'm back. I'm back. Claiming Diddy. Oh, Diddy just trying to postpone a fast approaching trial to start for the trial. Damn, so they accusing Diddy of trying to push this thing to push stall tactics in it. Oh my God. Woo! The prosecutor, they ready to go. They like, nah. Don't try to push this back. We ready now. We ready for next week. Not in 2 weeks, not in 3 weeks, not in four, not in a month. We want it now. According to the new docs obtained by TMZ, Diddy is trying to exclude a bunch of evidence related to the ST charges and the alleged freak offs. Do 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 freak offs. Hey, the freak offs. Damn. Um, Claiming prosecutors turned over evidence too late and didn't give him enough time to prepare for his defense. Damn. But y'all wanted a speedy trial first. Remember, at first they was wanting the they the ones who pushed for it. At first, initially, we want the trial to be as we want a speedy trial. Remember, in the beginning, they wanted a speedy trial. Now that the evidence is coming in, they like, oh, that's why that one. That's why that one attorney quit. Remember that one attorney, that one black attorney. He was like, I'm done. Yeah, he quit for a reason. He quit for a reason. He knew the heat was on. Didn't give them enough time. Yeah, the heat is on the street. The heat is boom on. The thing is, the feds say defense is known for I can't see that word right there. Motions about the evidence or something. I can't see that. Damn, sorry, y'all. Let me go. Okay, the thing is, the Diddy team's known for months. Okay, known for months about the evidence. You know what I mean? In the pretrial trial, he just trying to get the judge to postpone the trial. He insists hampering his ability to prepare his defense by continuing to tack on new evidence and allegations. Did he insist the feds are hampering his ability? Damn. What's up, VIP Austin Group? Yeah, yeah, they want to get it done ASAP. Right. They were trying to get a convention. And first, remember, he was trying to get out of prison. He was trying to get out of prison. Let's come on. I want to get out of bail. I want to start this trial. He was the one putting the pressure on the prosecution, on the damn government. Now that they know the evidence is piling up, the evidence is coming, man. He like, God dang, they coming in. The prosecution coming in with books and stuff. They got you can't see. Yeah, you coming in. They coming in like that. They're coming in hot. I gotta keep moving around. They coming in hot. They coming in hot with evidence, man, and giving it to the damn defense. Here you go. Here you go. You want some? You want to see our stuff? Here it is. Wait. Remember they wanted to see them damn medical records. Remember they wanted to see them damn medical records. What we want to see some medical records. What's up, VIP Austin Grove? He said, hey, John, hey. Did he cook his own goose by recording his crimes? What an idiot! He did the R. Kelly dumb stuff, right? Allegedly, well, not I don't. Well, you say allegedly with Diddy. We already know R. Kelly was filming his crazy ass crime, but that lets you know how narcissistic thinks. Narcissistic people, you know what I'm saying, just think they untouchable, bro. He filmed it and allegedly and then saying it's consensual. And then when the prosecutors start showing them drinks, woo, those drinks, and they can prove that everybody that took a drink start feeling kind of weird. Did he? Okay, so he insists is lacking tack on evidence to allegations, even as the trial is set to begin next week. But the feds say he's had plenty of time to prepare and just stalling. They want his ass. They say he's stalling. He's stalling. He's scared, man. Now there's minors involved allegedly. Um, not officially, but on the lawsuits, yes, it's a lot of lawsuits claiming minors. But on the Fed case, they don't have an official minor. What they do have, though, they might have someone that was technically, far as like to different states like California, the consent is 18. Now they have someone maybe like Anna Kane who's suing that might be a victim in this case who can prove that's her in the picture sitting on his lap. Now, technically, by other laws, other state laws like California, she will be considered a minor, but in New York, the consent is 17, and then where she was from at the time, I believe it was Michigan, I believe, is 16. So kinda, yeah, but not really. If that's the case, if that's her, if she's one of either victim two, three, or four, you know what I'm saying? Andrew, what's up? Yes, he's not taking the plea, and he's not taking the plea. We read that last week. Yeah, he's not taking the plea. That's crazy. And I wonder what was the plea agreements. Jen Rios said boxes and boxes. You feel me? Boxes of evidence. Boxes of evidence. Diddy's cooked. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So wow, man. They saying he's stalling and had plenty of time. They said he got plenty of time. He had plenty of time, Your Honor. Plenty of time. In the docs, prosecutors take shots at Diddy. Woo! They taking shots at his boy. They taking shots. Wait a minute. Let me see. I can't. Can I read the? I can't. Hey. Uh. Where's it at? Uh. Where's it at? Where's it? Taking shots. Taking shots at Diddy. Damn. Texas. I don't know if that says right there. The judge of Diddy's request is a transparent attempt to narrow the scope of the proof against him at the trial by means of necessary and yet again make the last ditch the effort to secure an adjournment of trial. Damn. It's a transparent attempt to narrow the scope. Yeah, man. They on his head. They trying to get this dude like, what's up? What's up? We ready? Woo! And we reported the judge is allowing the infamous, the notorious Cassie beatdown video where prosecutors are saying the person who filmed the surveillance on video on an iPhone, remember that? Will testify. Woo! I guarantee you it's a security guard. It's a security guard. Yeah, Stalin allows Diddy lawyers to do the homework. That's why they trying to get victim two, three, and four to not. Oh yeah, y'all forgot too. If y'all don't remember, victim two, three, and four can stay anonymous. They can use homonyms or pseudonyms. But in trial, Diddy will be able to see who they are, but he won't have enough time. Well, he can ask his lawyer, tell him like, ask her this. But right now the alleged victims they put up, they ain't got enough like time to say, I got a text message that she sent right here. So he gotta do a last minute ride daughter while the person's on the stand. He gotta hurry up and and Diddy say, hey, I got this text and this something, blah, 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 blah. But he got a lot of, he gonna have enough evidence to go back and forth with Cassie. But two, three, and four, they're gonna be fumbling. They're gonna be like trying to come last minute with some stuff, and it's gonna be a lot of sidebars to the judge and stuff. There's gonna be a lot of sidebars. You know what I'm saying? Did he deny the allegation claiming he's a swinger, not a criminal? Oh, a swinger! Damn. As you said, if he had gotten bail, I think he would have disappeared. Right. If he would have got bail, yo, yeah. If he would have got bail, yo, if he would have got bail, yo, yeah, yo, I think he would have been out the country allegedly. Allegedly. Allegedly, you know what I mean? You know? Can we get all 52 viewers to double tap that screen? Thank you, VIP. He said like, subscribe, and super chat. Yeah, thank you, VIP Austin Group. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. I wish I could highlight your comments like on StreamYard, you know. And then, you know me, ladies and gentlemen, I like to go to old videos and old questionable activity. You're fair use, fair use. You remember this one? If y'all don't remember, let's do a refresher. Let's do a refresher. Do the refresher. Before they redo the refresher, hold up. Let's flip it around. Let's flip it back around. Guess who we got in the damn building? We got Wellness with Frugal Mama. Wellness. Wellness. Wet. Spin around. Oh, wellness. With Frugal Mama in the house. No doubt. Wild out Frugal Mama out of Fort Worth, Texas. Yeah. Shout out to Frugal Mama. She's the one who told me to go vertical. And that's how y'all able to see me worldwide, nationwide. My channel was dead. You know. She said, go vertical. I've been doing vertical. I used to watch her lives. I'd be like, damn, Frugal Mama, man. She got it cracking. She got like 1,000 motherfuckers up in here. I'm like, damn. And she finally told me, she said, Don, you got to go vertical. And I was like, oh. Let me see me get it in here. Y'all remember this video, damn it? Yeah, I remember this video. Yeah, you remember this video? If you don't, here we go. This is what happens when you at a Diddy party.
P. Diddy party. This is what happens to the white man.
It's so unfortunate.
You gotta pull back though, so they can see. That's crazy. Matt,
He all in the way.
move out the way. You're still alive.
Yeah, move out the way. Look, he got the man. That's what happens when you at a Diddy party. Hey, that's what I would present to the evidence of the jewelry. that'd be exhibit 1. Yeah. Why is this man butt in the air, Diddy? What?
Look, would you get a drink out his head?
Butt all in the air. Now, what happened when the camera wasn't around? This man is completely out of it. Was it the Diddy juice or not? I don't know. Was that something in that Diddy drink? Did it start back then? Who is this man?
And that's James from Simeon Mobile Disco. He is an actual DJ. He's not supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to him.
Wow.
I put him to sleep. Next day, right?
I put him to sleep. Yeah, see, Your Honor, exhibit Elemental P right here. We have a man by a DJ, whatever his name is.
The drink on his head.
He's so out of it, his face is down. They not even checking to see if the man is breathing. He could be suffocating right there, man. They got the man face down. Face down, butt up. Next thing you know, they're just gonna turn his legs over and then, pull it to the side. Ugh, that's nasty. Allegedly. Wow, let's listen to it one more time. People forgot about this video. I didn't. I didn't forget. I didn't forget.
To a Diddy party is resurfacing on TikTok.
When he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man.
It's so unfortunate.
You gotta pull back though, so they can see. That's crazy. Matt, move out the way.
Yeah,
You're
move
still
out the
alive.
way.
Look at that. Look, would you get a drink out his head?
And we all been drunk. And I don't know if y'all have been passed out, but thank God there's no pictures. There's no pictures, no videos of back in the days. You know what I'm saying? They had cameras and stuff, but we didn't have camera phones when I was coming up. You had to have a real camera and people was taking pictures back then. But for thank God they didn't take a video and people was cameras. I don't know. Maybe it's some shit. I don't know. I doubt it though. 'Cause they would have been put it out. But yeah, you know, I've been passed out before and had to be carried out a couple of times when I was young. You know.
Send me a mobile
But I ain't never been. I never been that passed out when my butt was in the air.
Actual DJs aren't supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to them.
But I ain't never been on nobody's couch with my butt in the air and my face down.
I put him to sleep.
I put him to sleep.
Next day, right?
You put the drink on his head.
Wow. How embarrassing, right? Wow. That's crazy, dog. That would be my first exhibit, Your Honor. Your Honor. We forgot about them videos, and then I'll present this video right here. Not this one right here, of the man talking about spiked drink. This is a rapper named Mark Curry who's talking to me. I can make it better. You know me. I like to do my little trick here that I learned on an accident. You know, I learned on an accident. You know, man, how I learned on an accident, just on a damn Friday night drinking. But yeah, I like Mark Curry. Listen to him about these spiked drinks. I'll bring Mark Curry to the stand, Yana.
Right. And on this bottle, they be regular Moet bottles. Club, we used to have these bottles, right? And on this bottle, they be regular Moet bottles. On them bottles right there, they been had something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff.
Wow.
So when
Wow. Did y'all hear that part? I don't think y'all heard that. He's talking about two different bottles. One for the men, one for the women. This is a whole other guy. I don't even know if he's going to be a fair witness or not, but I think he would be, right? Wouldn't you think this would be evidence? Or he would be a witness?
these bottles, right? And on this bottle, they be regular Moet bottles.
Wow.
On them bottles right there, they been had something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff.
Wow.
So when you get up, they be like, don't touch them bottles right there.
Wow. Don't touch those bottles over there. Y'all thought I was making this stuff up. I'm not making this up. I'm getting the content from people that knew this dude.
and only drink them bottles right there. So we already knew what the drill was. You just don't mess with them bottles, right?
Wow. Wow, dog. That's not Cassidy speaking. This is not victim 1, 2, 3, 4 saying this. This is a whole man from his own crew. He's from the Bad Boy crew. I think he was on that song Bad Boy for Life. Wow. We ain't going nowhere. We can't be stopped now, because it's Bad Boy for Life. Yeah, I think he was on that one.
Have these bottles, right?
Don't.
They be regular Moet bottles.
Don't. God damn. We can't be stopped now, because it's Bad Boy for Life. God damn. Fair use.
On them bottles right there, they've been had something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff. So when you get up, they be like, don't touch them bottles right there and only drink them bottles right there. So we already knew what the drill was. You just don't mess with them bottles.
Damn.
Then all of the girls is in the club after a while. They all running, opening up their mouth like little birds. Just run around just popping pills in their mouth.
Wow. Hopefully the feds had that tape. Wow. Popping pills in their mouth. This dude is telling you what's going on, right, Jasper? Hopefully the feds had that tape, right? And Lois Cox laughing, right? Look at this. I didn't even know he said all this.
And then that was the party. I used to, we used to be on the road, you'd be like, let me go over by Puff Room and see what they doing. And you knock on Puff door, he'd be sitting there damn near butt naked. You ever just had a grown-ass man answer his hotel door butt naked?
Wow. Damn. Hell no. I don't want nobody. Hell no. I seen somebody butt naked. I ain't never knocking on that door ever again. Why'd you keep knocking on this door? Let me stop. I'm quite sure they had that tape. They still that's so much evidence on this Diddy right on this Diddy right Jasper Hosley, Jose. I never heard no one from him or the feds might have him as a witness. Yeah, I haven't heard nothing about his name or nothing. So now everyone is lying. Nah, I don't think so, man. Hey, this is too many people saying the same thing, man.
And they be like, come on in. You be like, I'll come back. Bro, put some clothes on.
Right, put
What are
some
you
clothes
doing?
on.
I don't want to see you naked. Man stuff. Yo, that's kind of disrespectful.
Yeah, that's totally. You was seeing that was the test. He was testing you. Diddy was seeing if you was down. Diddy like I'll do the naked test. Cause I don't know if y'all know I would do the field test. Hug a woman. If I'm thinking she coming over my room whatever, and I hug her and I just go for the cakes and see if she let me fill her cakes. And she take my hand off, then I know that ain't gonna happen. If I start rubbing, I was like, oh yeah, it's the test. So he was testing you, dog, to see if you was gonna be down. I guess you didn't pass the test, dog. Yeah. That's when I was on the road, in case y'all don't know, I used to tour with Skilo. I was a hype man, back in, I wish I was a little bit taller days, and back in 94, 95, 96 years. What's up, boss? Tapping in from Rancho Cucamonga. Had time finding your channel. Oh, you did? Oh, damn, you had a hard time. I know, man. Sorry about that. Personal protection. Hey, just make sure you hit that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure it says all. So when I go live, you get a notification. You know what I mean? Sometimes they be blocking a brother. But yeah, I want y'all to just hear this drinking allegation again about spiked drinks allegedly by his own artist on Bad Boy.
Club, we used to have these bottles, right? And on this bottle, they be regular Moet bottles. On them bottles right there, they been had something to make the girls be real slippery and all of this kind of stuff. So when you get up, they be like, don't touch them bottles right there and only drink them bottles right there. So we already knew what the drill was. You just don't mess with them bottles, right? Then all of the girls is in the club after a while. They all running, opening up their mouth like little birds. Just run around just popping pills in their mouth. Pill. And then that was the party.
Wow, that was the party. That's crazy, bro. Jasper said, you have to listen to Ticket TV. He is deep into the trial. He knows a lot and he reads the paperwork. I heard that. Shout out to him. I gotta try to get on Friday night. Yeah, try to get on, Andrew. Yeah, I when I first started, I used to go deep, and I go deep. But then I got other topics too. I'll be trying to, stick in 3 topics into one. When the trial is coming, I might have to just focus on Diddy, but it's just too much content out there to not cover what's going on. You know what I'm saying? With the other news, you know what I mean? But on Friday nights, I get deep. Now I talk about all kind of stuff on Friday night. But yeah, your boy, what's up with your boy Kanye, man? What's up with your boy Kanye, man? Kanye letting it be known he letting it be known that he what he say? What he say? Uh Kanye, best thing about people thinking you're gay is not having to try to prove you're not gay. Damn, man. Poor Ye, man. Ye's getting into it with all kind of people. And the latest is the latest is him and Camron, man, from Dipset. And this is funny, man. This is funny. I'm gonna cover it real quick. This is the picture no, is it the picture? Yes, the picture behind the picture. But I gotta show the video, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, let me see. Where's the video of them going back and forth? Do I got it? I think I do. I thought I had it. Wait a minute, 1 second. Let me get to the history. But yeah, man. So he's 1 minute he loves he wants it's more Ye coming at him, and then Ye like I don't know, backpedaling. I don't know, man. I'm confused with Ye, man. Ye is confusing. Oh yeah, I got this from your boy Poetic Flacco channel, but he don't own this stuff. He using it like me. So Cam is going after. If y'all don't know, Ye had a situation where he came out and had a song talking about he was, you know, throating up his cousin until he was 14, and then Cam had an opinion. You know, Camron from Dipset. Here we go.
Hey, I don't really like the people that's, when I'm talking about gay people that's hiding if they get in the closet. That's what I'm saying.
Fair use.
Come out and say that you gay. If that's what you're doing, cool. Kanye been in the public eye for at least going on 20 years, if not longer. Maybe 22, 23 years. Maybe.
Yeah, once I asked that question a minute,
And
personal.
now you gay or had gay acts or whatever the point be, shit working. Everything he got going on ain't seem to been working. He has he's hit last month, wasn't it?
Right, he had this. Yeah,
And then he was nigga about 3 weeks ago. Now his cousin, he gonna do a song about it. That's usually.
So shout out to Flacco. That's his. I don't, shout out to him. I just want to get to the meat and potatoes, and get back to the. Not him. Shout out to him though. He cool.
Two of the biggest superstars ever, not just from Chicago, ever in music history, where some personal nasty shit going on. I don't know what was going on up there like that. And this is before I got there, obviously, but y'all putting a stain on a good city, man. Y'all need to cut this shit.
Oh, so Kanye got mad him saying that because I guess he's saying, R. Kelly, now Ye, So, I don't know. Then and Ye responded with this little he said, "Come on, Cam. I'm saying I'm doing bad for Chicago. Chicago loves me. I love Cam. It's niggas like you that had me shook to release the song, but I ain't scared of y'all niggas. And thank you for making Dipset. You're a god. And F you, by the way." So he got mixed feelings towards Cam, whatever. But then he goes in on a video, him and his damn hoodie on. This is his hoodie on.
They be in the video and I don't see it, right? And now I always thought the two niggas I never feel like ever having to go back and forth with in media is 50 Cent and Cam. I was like,
50 Cent and Cam. Let me show you, because I think you can't see the hood. Here we go. Let's just show this right here.
Them is the two niggas like just as crazy as me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like when 50 Cent.
Go ahead. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn. I hate when I push it gets sensitive when I push any little button. But yeah, he going in on
Got Rick Ross baby mama to go put on star and shit, all that shit. Like, damn. Them niggas, like, I don't even feel like it, bro. I'm gonna say it because it's gonna piss them off. I got bigger fish to fry, bro, than to be going back and forth. So if they can get in my head, if Cam can get in my head and get like, yo, fuck nigga, he won. So matter of fact, you know what, Cam? I love you, because I do love Cam. You know what I'm saying? I would never.
So he love Cam, he don't love Cam. I let you know, see, he got a love-hate relationship with Cam. And of course, Cam responded back, Cam responded back. This is Cam recently. He responds back to Kanye. You know me, I like to get into the mess. So you see me turn back to that picture. You know me, I like to do my little tricks here. Boom. There we go. Let's get my boy.
Not just yet. I'm gonna fly to California tomorrow, man.
All right.
See where he's at, man. Cause we gotta talk, man. I don't like what I'm hearing.
All right, no, that's all good.
You hear what he said about you?
Yeah, that's why I'm talking to you. Cause I don't usually talk to niggas who suck dick once they suck.
Oh wow. I don't usually talk to dudes who SD. Damn, Cam.
Dick, I don't go back.
Oh wow, I don't go back. It is what it is, podcast. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked for chopping it up.
I don't go back and forth once you admit you suck dick. That's just me.
Damn. Wow, Cam. I know you didn't go hard like that, Cam.
That's what I'm
Now
trying.
that part ain't my son.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What do we do? That's what I'm asking. 'Cause if you giving him a pass,
I can't give him no pass to that.
I'm not going back and forth.
Yeah. I didn't hear all that, but
We talked about it last week.
yeah, I gotta walk away.
Like that's what
Fair
the whole
use.
thing was about. I was just like, I ain't know if I know how you stand on business. I ain't know if we had if it was
You like Cam podcast, Jen?
called,
Yeah.
Intervention. If you was gonna have
I was trying to have the intervention, but I can't stand it.
all right. It might have been a phase.
It might have been a phase. I don't know, man. I don't know. Say they clowning, man. Anyway, we go to the chat. Kanye's crazy, right? He is, man. And personal protection. So Skilo personally, what's he up to these days? I don't know, man. I haven't talked to him in over I was thinking about that recently. I haven't talked to him in over like 15 years, going on like 15 years. I don't know. Last time I heard he, working a regular job and getting those publishing checks, getting them royalty checks every 3-4 months, whatever how they paid it from that song still. So I think he's doing good. He finally got all his publishing and stuff. That's why his career didn't, tailed, because he sued his record company, and froze his career. Anyway, back to the chat. Yeah, man. And then, so yeah, we got Kanye and them and your boy Camron. It is what it is, going at each other. And then, ladies and gentlemen, what's up with these allegations with your boy Terrence Howard smutting up the great Marvin Gaye, man? I don't know if it's true, but I gotta show that clip. Damn, Terrence. What is Terrence doing? TD Jake's giving up now right before the trial. Yeah, he chilling. He chilling. Listen to Terrence Howard real quick. Listen to this. Wow. Listen to this. An allegation against the late great Marvin Gaye.
Interesting. And Marvin Gaye was like, you would have been perfect as Marvin Gaye, and that is a story that needs to be told.
You know what happened with that? I was over at Quincy Jones' house. I'm not dropping names. I'm just giving credibility to what I'm doing.
No, never drop names. De Niro told me that.
Yeah. So, but I'm asking Quincy. I'm hearing rumors that Marvin was gay.
Wow.
Marvin was gay. And I'm like, was he gay? And Quincy's like, yes.
Wow.
He went around it with everything, and I was like,
wow. He said that the late great Quincy Jones, the one, if y'all know Quincy Jones produced the album Thriller, and he did a lot of others, music, whatever. But that's the main one. If y'all can just remember how he engineered the album Thriller, how clear it was, and how I sold all the millions. He said that his friend Marvin Gaye was gay. Wow. I don't know how true it is, but damn.
I was like, no, and I'm like, I could not.
I just feel like there's gay for real, and there's a point where guys get so much pussy, they're just like, oh, fuck it.
Fair use.
Yeah, well, it would have been that, but they would have wanted to do that, and I wouldn't have been able to do that.
Wow.
Well, you mean you couldn't kiss a guy on screen in a movie?
No.
Not even.
Wow. Terrence Howard said he ain't doing no gay scenes in on film. That's why, and he said that's the reason why he didn't want to do Marvin Gaye, because I guess Marvin Gaye had some stuff in his closet. I don't know, man. This is just rumors. Fair use. He said that the late great Quincy Jones told him. Damn.
I mean, yeah.
No, because I don't fake it. I
Right.
literally, it has to.
I couldn't kiss a man either. That's true. And that does
That
not.
was
Oh, it's that
something else.
time.
I
Let me,
cut my
damn.
lips off.
Yeah. No,
Damn, time go by fast when we having
If I
fun.
kiss some man, I would cut my lips off.
Well, I would not do that, but it does not make me
He'll
homophobic.
cut his lips off. I will cut my lips off. Damn, dog.
To not want to kiss a man, just like lots of gay men are like pussy. Yuck. You know, I mean, that's okay. We all have our own. No one wants to tell you how to.
Do what you love to do, but don't do it at me. Don't aim it.
Man, don't come at me. Yeah, live your life, but I'm good. I like women too. Shit, live your life, fellas and ladies and gentlemen. I'm not condemning your lifestyle, but damn.
At me, and I can't play that character.
Right.
100%. I can't surrender myself to a place that I
All right, I
don't
gotta
understand.
Yeah.
And
all right, cool. All right, everybody giving me that sign. Frugal Mama's telling me take care. That means time to go. Jen Ramirez saying peace out. Don, game over. Shout out to Wellness with Frugal Mama out of Fort Worth, Texas. Shout out to Jen Ramirez out of AZ. Shout out to Jasper Hasley. We'll talk about that tomorrow about TD Jakes and all that if you come back tomorrow. Shout out to Personal Protection. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Lois Cox out of New Jersey. Lois Cox out of Jersey City. She's in the building, yeah. And shout out to VIP Auction Group. You know what I'm saying? In the damn building. Shout out to everybody in the damn bushes and everybody worldwide. And shout out to Balanta 4172. Y'all remember to come pull up on me Monday through Friday, 4:45 a.m. West Coast time, 6:45 a.m. Central time, and 7:45 a.m. East Coast time, Monday through Friday. Pull up on your boy and subscribe, like, hit the notification bell. Make sure it says all. Share me out on all your social media platforms. And the Diddy trial is coming up, y'all. Oh my God. He's trying to claim mental capacity, diminished mental capacity, rug loose, and what's it? He's being mental capacity, rug use, alcohol use, race, and now being a swinger. And we gonna continue this tomorrow with the da and whatever trending topics behind it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Thank y'all for pulling up. Man, I can't wait for this trial to start. And I'll thank you for somebody saying thank you for bringing up the TD Jakes. I can bring up that tape with him at the party or whatever, and dancing or whatever. You know, and who you swallow. Catch you on the next one. Shout out to you, personal. Shout out to Personal Protection. Shout out to Lois Cox. Jen Ramirez waving. She said, see ya. Peace and blessings, everybody. Andrew said, have a good day, y'all. Peace and blessings, everybody. All right, y'all. I got to go. Mwah, mwah. To all the ladies. And the single ladies, you get the leggy. Pa, 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 pa. And the homies, you get the pound. Poop, poop, poop. Uppercut. You know how we do. Thank y'all for pulling up. I love y'all. You know how we do. Yay, yay, baby.